Your potential is limitless. Ladies and gentlemen, every single one of us walks through life carrying far more strength, talent, and possibility than we realize. Yet too often, we let doubt whisper in our ear. We tell ourselves that we're not ready, not talented enough, not experienced enough, not the kind of person who accomplishes great things. But here is the truth you must never forget. Your potential is limitless, not because everything will be easy, not because success is guaranteed, but because within you exists the capacity to grow beyond every boundary you've ever known. Think about this. Every skill you admire in others, every achievement you wish you had, every dream you carry silently, none of it is fixed. Strength is built, confidence is created, talent is developed, and your potential expands every time you dare to step forward instead of stepping back. The world would have you believe that only a select few are destined for greatness. But greatness is not destiny, it's the outcome of courage. It's the result of showing up, trying again, learning, adjusting, and refusing to settle for less than what you're capable of becoming. You don't need to be extraordinary to begin. You become extraordinary by beginning. Maybe you've been holding yourself back because of fear. Fear of failure, judgment, change, or disappointment. But remember, fear is a door, not a wall. On the other side of that fear is growth, discovery, and transformation. Every fear you overcome expands your world. Every challenge you face expands your strength. And every time you choose action over doubt, you unlock a new layer of who you can be. Your potential is not just what you've already shown. It's everything you haven't shown yet. It's the book you haven't written, the business you haven't started, the skills you haven't learned, the life you haven't lived. It's the version of you that looks back someday and says, "I'm proud of who I became because I didn't give up on who I could be." And here's another truth. There will never be a perfect moment to start. There will never be a time when everything feels certain and safe. Growth requires movement, and movement requires a leap. Even small steps count. Even slow progress is progress. What matters is that you begin today, in this moment, exactly as you are. Your journey is not limited by your past. It's fueled by your willingness to rise each time you fall. The challenges you've survived are proof of your strength. The dreams you hold are signs of what's possible. And the fact that you're here, listening to these words, means you still believe there is more for you, and that belief is powerful. So dare to push beyond the boundaries you once accepted. Dare to see yourself as someone capable of doing hard things, brave things, meaningful things. Dare to grow so boldly that even you are astonished by what you become. Your potential is limitless, not because life is easy, but because you are capable of rising higher than every obstacle placed in your path. Stand tall, move forward, trust your strength, and remind yourself every day there is no limit to what you can achieve when you refuse to limit yourself. There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize that the only real limits they face are the ones they have accepted. The world may try to define you, circumstances may try to confine you, and fear may try to silence you, but none of those forces hold as much power as your decision to rise. When you choose growth, when you choose action, when you choose courage, You step into a version of yourself that you may not even fully recognize yet, but one that has always been waiting to emerge. Think back to times in your life when you believed you couldn't do something, yet somehow you found a way. Maybe it was a challenge you overcame, a problem you solved, a moment you survived. Those moments were not coincidences. They were glimpses of your potential. They were evidence of your resilience. And if you could do it then, imagine what you can do now with more wisdom, more experience, and more strength than you've ever had before. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is permission. Permission to try, to grow, to fail, to get back up, and to pursue a life that truly reflects your abilities and your dreams. Too many people spend their lives shrinking to fit into expectations that were never meant for them. But you are not here to shrink. You are here to rise. You are here to stretch into the fullness of your capability. You are here to bring your ideas, your voice, your vision into the world. When you look at people who have accomplished remarkable things, remember this: they were not born extraordinary. They became extraordinary through persistent, imperfect, courageous action. They struggled. They doubted. They faced setbacks, but they kept going, and their potential expanded every time they refused to quit. The same is true for you. Your journey will not be without challenges, but those challenges are not signs to turn back. They are invitations to grow stronger, and growth requires patience. You may not see the results immediately. You may feel like you're moving slowly, but even small steps forward accumulate. Even quiet progress changes your life. Believe in the compound power of your effort. Believe in the transformation that comes from consistency. Believe in the difference that one committed person you can make. Within you is the fire of possibility. It may flicker at times, it may dim, but it never goes out. Every dream you hold, every ambition you feel pulling at your heart is a reminder of your potential calling you forward. Listen to it, honor it, pursue it with everything you have. You are capable of more than you've ever dared to imagine. You carry ideas that can shape your future, strength that can move mountains, and a spirit that can rise from any setback. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for someone else to validate your worth. Stand up. Step forward. Claim the limitless potential within you. Let your journey be proof that a determined heart can create extraordinary outcomes. And when you look back someday, you won't just be proud of what you achieved, you'll be proud of who you became along the way. There's something powerful that happens the moment you decide to no longer be held hostage by your limitations, real or imagined. When you choose to rise above fear, doubt, and hesitation, you awaken a force inside you that has been waiting patiently for its moment. That force is your potential. And once you tap into it, everything begins to change. The truth is, growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you stretch yourself, when you do the things that challenge you, when you step into the unknown with nothing but determination and belief. Every great success story begins with a moment of uncertainty, but also with a moment of courage. The people who achieve greatness are not fearless. They simply refuse to let fear decide their future. And you can do the same. You can choose to turn your fears into fuel. You can choose to turn your setbacks into stepping stones. You can choose to turn your doubts into drive. Every choice you make is a vote for the person you want to become. But here's something even more important. You don't have to transform your entire life overnight. Progress is not about sudden leaps. It's about consistent steps. You build potential the same way you build anything meaningful, through daily decisions, through persistent effort, through steady commitment. Even small actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary change over time. When you decide to believe in your potential, new doors open, doors you once assumed were locked. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to trust your abilities instead of questioning them. You begin to realize that the person you want to be isn't a distant dream. It's a version of you that is already growing inside, waiting to be fully expressed. And yes, the journey will test you. You will face moments of doubt. There will be days when your progress feels invisible. There will be times when you wonder if you're capable of what you're reaching for. But these moments are not signs of weakness. They are signs that you are stretching into new territory. They are proof that you are evolving. They are reminders that growth is never comfortable, but it is always worth it. As you move forward, remember this: you are not defined by your past. You are not confined by your circumstances. You are not limited by what others see in you. Your potential is so much greater than any label, opinion, or expectation. It is shaped by your courage, your effort, and your willingness to keep going. So keep going, keep believing, keep rising. Even on days when the path feels unclear, trust that every step you take is leading you toward a stronger, wiser, more powerful version of yourself. Your potential is limitless, not because life will hand you everything, but because you have the power to build anything. You carry within you the strength to overcome, the vision to create, and the resilience to rise again and again. This is your moment. This is your journey. This is your life to shape, and no one else can live it for you. Step boldly into who you are becoming. Embrace the vast, extraordinary potential that lives within you. Let it guide you, fuel you, and lift you. Understand this: potential is not something you discover once. It's something you uncover over and over again. Every time you challenge yourself, every time you rise after falling, every time you say yes to growth and no to fear, you peel back another layer of who you truly are. And what you'll find is that your capabilities are far deeper than you ever imagined. Your potential expands every time you dare to dream bigger. It stretches every time you set a new goal. It strengthens every time you push beyond what you once believed was your limit. Growth is not a single moment, it's a constant unfolding, and you are right in the middle of that unfolding right now. But to fully embrace your potential, you must learn to silence the voices that try to hold you back, the voices of doubt, insecurity, comparison, and past mistakes. Those voices may be loud, but they are not the truth. They are echoes of an older version of you, a version that didn't yet understand its strength. You've grown too much, survived too much, learned too much to let those voices control your future. Realize this: the world doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs the real you, the you who keeps trying, who keeps learning, who keeps fighting for your dreams even when it's hard. Your authenticity, your perseverance, your passion, those are your superpowers. Those are the qualities that unlock new opportunities, new connections, and new levels of success. There will be days when you feel unstoppable, and days when you feel uncertain. But momentum is built by showing up on both kinds of days. What matters is not whether you feel motivated every moment. What matters is whether you honor your commitment to yourself. Consistency is where your potential starts to become reality. And maybe you don't see the results yet. Maybe it feels like your hard work is invisible. But remember, seeds grow long before they break the surface. Roots strengthen out of sight. Progress happens in the quiet, in the unnoticed, in the everyday actions you take without applause or recognition. Trust that everything you're doing is building something powerful and meaningful. One day, you will wake up and see how far you've come. You'll see how every small choice shaped your path. You'll see how your courage created opportunities you never thought possible. And you'll realize that the life you once dreamed of is the life you're now living because you believed in your potential enough to keep going. Your potential is limitless because you are not a finished product. You are a masterpiece in motion. You are evolving, growing, expanding, rising. You have more to give, more to create, more to become. And as long as you keep moving forward, no obstacle can stop you. So stand tall. Step boldly. Keep your eyes on the future you're building. Trust your strength. Trust your growth. Trust the limitless possibilities inside you. The only true limits you face are the ones you place on yourself. Society may try to define your boundaries, circumstances may challenge your progress, and fear may whisper that you can't, but none of those forces have the power to hold back a determined spirit. Your potential does not come from outside, it comes from within you, waiting to be unleashed. Every challenge you face is not an obstacle, it is a stepping stone. Every failure is not the end, it is a lesson, a signal, a guidepost pointing you toward growth. Every moment of doubt is not a barrier, it is an invitation to prove to yourself how strong you truly are. Life is not about waiting for the perfect conditions. It is about taking imperfect steps with courage, resilience, and faith in your own power. Think about the people you admire. Every single one of them has faced fear, setbacks, and uncertainty. The difference is that they refused to let those experiences define them. Instead, they used them as fuel to rise higher, to push further, to reach beyond what seemed possible. And here's the truth. You are capable of doing exactly the same. Your strength, your creativity, your intelligence, and your courage are all waiting for the moment you choose to fully embrace them. Your potential is not a finite resource. It does not diminish over time. It grows, evolves, and multiplies the more you nurture it. Every skill you learn, every fear you face, every goal you pursue adds to it. You are not limited by where you are now. You are defined by your willingness to take the next step, then the next, and the next. And remember, you do not have to do this alone. Surround yourself with those who believe in growth, with those who inspire and challenge you, with those who remind you of your worth when you forget. Your environment matters, but even more than that, your choices matter. Choose action over inaction. Choose courage over doubt. Choose growth over comfort. The journey to realizing your potential is not a sprint, it is a lifelong adventure. There will be moments of triumph and moments of struggle, moments when the path is clear and moments when it feels impossible. Through it all, remember this. The human spirit is unstoppable when it refuses to accept limits. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, every dream you chase brings you closer to the person you were always meant to be. So now, I challenge you to step fully into your power. Step boldly into the life you dream of. Step into every opportunity to grow, to create, to inspire, and to lead. Let nothing fear, doubt, setbacks, or the opinions of others diminish the fire that burns within you. Your potential is limitless. Your strength is immeasurable. Your capacity for growth, success, and impact knows no bounds. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Commit to yourself. And one day, not far from now, you will look back and realize something incredible. The life you always dreamed of was never out of reach. It was inside you all along. Now, let's take a moment to truly grasp the magnitude of what I'm telling you. Your potential is not just a concept, it is a force, a living energy within you that has the power to shape your life, the lives of those around you, and even the world. Too often, we underestimate ourselves. We measure our worth by temporary setbacks, by other people's standards, or by what we have yet to achieve. But the reality is that your value, your strength, and your potential cannot be measured by someone else's yardstick. They are infinite, waiting for you to unlock them. Every time you hesitate, you are ignoring the truth of what you are capable of. Every time you doubt, you are dimming a light that is meant to shine. Every time you accept good enough, you are placing a limit on a life that is meant to be extraordinary. But here is the liberating truth. The power to rise, to achieve, to create, and to transform lies entirely in your hands. The limits exist only where you allow them to exist. Imagine what could happen if you stopped holding back. Imagine if you treated every challenge as an opportunity, every failure as a lesson, and every day as a chance to step closer to your greatest self. Imagine living without fear of judgment, without the weight of doubt, without the chains of "I can't." That life is not a fantasy. That life is within reach. That life begins the moment you choose to believe in your limitless potential and act on it. Your potential is built on action. Dreams alone do not create change, action does. Every small step, every risk taken, every time you persevere despite fear is a seed planted that will grow into something magnificent. And sometimes the growth is invisible at first. Sometimes you won't feel stronger, wiser, or more capable, but trust me, the work you are doing is shaping you. The effort you put in today is building the extraordinary person you will become tomorrow. And here is the most empowering truth of all. Your potential is not just for you. The more you step into your power, the more you inspire others to do the same. The courage you show lights the way for someone else. The dreams you chase give hope to someone who has yet to see theirs realized. Your life is not only a reflection of your potential, it is a beacon of what is possible when someone refuses to settle for anything less than who they are meant to be. So rise, right now, and make a promise to yourself. A promise to honor your gifts, to face your fears, to chase your dreams relentlessly, and to refuse to accept limits where none exist. Every obstacle you face is an invitation to grow stronger. Every doubt you overcome is proof of your resilience. Every step you take toward your goals is a declaration to the world that you will not be confined, you will not be silenced, and you will not be stopped. Your potential is limitless. Your capacity to learn, grow, and transform is boundless. Your ability to impact your life and the lives of others is immeasurable. Step fully into it, claim it, own it, live it. And when you do, the world will watch in awe as a person who dared to believe in themselves transforms not only their own life, but the lives of everyone around them. Rise, shine, soar. Your limitless potential is waiting. It has always been waiting. And now it's your time to embrace it. Your potential doesn't care about your past failures. It doesn't care about the times you've been told no. It doesn't care about the obstacles, the setbacks, or the doubts. It only cares about this moment, the one you are in right now, and the actions you choose to take. Every time you step forward, no matter how small the step, you are proving to yourself and to the world that nothing can contain you. Understand this. Extraordinary lives are built by ordinary people who refuse to settle for ordinary thinking. They rise each day and make a choice to grow, to challenge themselves, to pursue what others say is impossible. And that is exactly what you are capable of. The greatness you seek is not hidden in some faraway place. It is alive inside you, waiting to be awakened. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for the stars to align. The right moment is now. The power is yours, and the path forward is forged by courage, persistence, and relentless belief in yourself. Every challenge you face is not a roadblock. It is an opportunity to expand, to evolve, and to reveal the depth of your true potential. Remember this. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. Stop accepting them. Stop letting fear, doubt, or the opinions of others define what is possible for you. You are capable of more than you've ever realized. You are stronger than you've ever known. You are ready to rise higher than you ever imagined. And here is the most beautiful part of this truth. Your potential is contagious. When you embrace it, when you act on it, when you pursue your dreams with unshakable faith, you inspire others to do the same. The courage you show, the resilience you display, the achievements you reach, they all ripple outward, touching lives, creating change, and lighting the way for others to discover their own limitless potential. So, rise today with intention. Step into your greatness with confidence. Let go of doubt. Let go of fear. Let go of anything that tells you that you are anything less than extraordinary. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Each moment you commit to growth, each challenge you overcome, each dream you chase, is proof that your potential has no limits. Your potential is limitless. Your courage is unstoppable. Your life is waiting to be lived fully, boldly, and magnificently. And now, the question is simple. Will you step into it? Will you embrace it? Will you become the person you were always meant to be? The answer is in you. The power is in you. The moment is now. Rise and let the world witness the extraordinary force that is your limitless potential.